Shalom. Want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and by Hashem Harakal Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and a sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here pushing his truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. I just wanted to go in the spirit because, the talk of the flavor of the week is this P. Diddy situation with him and his freak offs and Cassie and all that stuff, which they do to us all the time. We got a lot of stuff going on in the world, and every time when we have major stuff going on in the world, they sit up here and throw a distraction out there because it's all about the Israelites. The good things is gonna happen is gonna come through the Israelites, and that's through the hopeful elect. But a lot of Israelites are caught up in the world and the ways of the world, and they worrying about Puffy. Here in Baltimore right now, the sun's shining. They worrying about going to the nearest crab house. Worrying about this next holiday coming up, which is Memorial Day. We're celebrated on the 26th, but the 24th and the 25th, people gonna be partying. When the Lord's the Most High say He despising your feast days, He hating despising your feast days. Slightly paraphrasing. I mean, memorial or what? Is basically set up for the memorial of I believe is the memorial of the soldiers or whatever. That's when they walk around and get all these get to eat at these places and get certain kind of recognition. But no wonder why the Lord hating all these feast days and stuff like that, because none of it is to honor Him. It never mentions Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah. Never. It's always about something. We just had one, Mother's Day, when the scriptures say you're supposed to honor thy father and thy mother. Father's Day come around, not that we look at that as for some kind of acknowledgement or anything, but that's the man's never celebrated. The man's never celebrated for nothing good. The man is always celebrated for bad things. Let's see, absent father, child support, stuff like that. That's what the man celebrated for. Sperm donors just leaving, man, and through the spirit, through the spirit. I mean, through the spirit of the Lord, just the spirit. Period, man. These women make you don't want to stick around, man. They Scarlett Johansson's. They just got a lot of testosterone. Wanna argue back, man. These women ain't in order, man. And I ain't talking about all of them, but it's very few out of the numbers. Majority of them are not in order. They females. They not women. And I'm just talking about female because of the sex of the woman. She got to have a vagina, and I ain't talking about the ones, these sickos that's trannies. I'm talking about the real women. It's just so much going on other than this puffy stuff in the world. You got Russia and Russia and Ukraine supposed to be sitting up here talking about trying to on things up. Basically, they the same people. They was under the same umbrella to maybe like in the early 80s or whatever like that. Russia trying to get them back under their wing. You got Trump rolling around in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, telling these people how to move and what they should be doing. He sat in the bed making I don't know if he making deals, but he taking bribes and getting jets. Yeah, Carter Carter jet gift. Yeah, and then you got all kind of stuff. Just found out in Maryland they did a audit, and it was come to find out that over like 40 murders with the 40 people died from the hands of the police, and they said it was they should have been ruled homicides. And you just look at this right here from CNN. The Supreme Court passed that law where hold on, let me see if this is exactly what it is. Salakia. Oh yeah, with the birthright citizenship, they set up there taking that right away from foreigners when they come over here, which a lot of them this originally they land anyway. But if they ain't not under the United States umbrella where they set up here and have a social security number, they wanted to be slaves for the United States. They used to have it where if they get across the border and they have a child over here, the child is a citizen and the parents can stay. But that's taken away. But I just go to show you that we so much closer to Babylon the Great, aka Rome, spiritual Rome, aka Babylon the Great, aka the United States of America. This empire is so close to falling. You got so much going on. And we say this is Babylon the Great because it is a whole bunch of babbling going on. What babbling mean? Confusion. It's just so much confusion going on, man. You just getting, it's like a tug of war all over. You get pulled this direction, that direction. You know, it's just crazy, you know. But I'm not gonna keep on just running. I did quote a scripture, but I'm gonna bring this scripture out because that's what it's about. You know, I'm just not doing no commentary, just preaching news. You know, you got to bring out the scriptures, and this scripture is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us. You know, we ain't trying to let Satan get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And let's read it in the NLT. So that Satan will not outsmart us. And we not trying to outsmart Satan. I mean, not let Satan outsmart us, because we already know Satan, the devil, you know, that means deceiver. For we are familiar with his schemes, man. And his schemes, he got all kind. It's not like the scripture says, nothing new under the sun, man. You just gotta pray and fast and open up your mind and open up your mind and your eyes and see how stuff unfolding. And how can I just forget? I'm set up here bringing all this other stuff out, and I didn't even get to bring out how Apple, one of the top phone providers in the United States, they about to have some new technology come out where you can operate the phone from your mind. You can kind of think and tell it what to do, man. There's so many words, like, and that's leading into the MOTB, man. But we sit up here worrying about Puffy with his sick ways and his how he beat Cassie and hire sex workers to do all this stuff, man. That's the thing. You deter Jake and have Jake going off a road by feeding them folly, man. And we so docile from this food and just bad practices. We got a very short attention span, and we just want to be caught up on being entertained and not. That's kind of with the analogy of you got to take the The bitter with the sweet, man. You just want the sweet things. You got to take the bitter as well. You got to absorb this bitter, man. But a lot of people look at the scriptures as being bitter, but it's sweet because it is a real reward with this. But ultimately, it's only for the Israelites anyway. But yeah, a lot of our people don't want to hawk on it to this word and eat this loaf, man. But yeah, I'm gonna end it on that note. I ain't forcing the spirit. That's what the spirit gave me, so that's what I'm going with. And I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom.